Okay, guys, we're live in the gym. We're just gonna run some treadmill, 1,000 meter repeats today. It is Monday, August 21st. My half marathon is October 21st. It's a Saturday morning, and we are on week 2 of a 10-week training program. Actually, I ran 3 times the week before that in preparation, just to make sure I had my 8-mile run down, that I was there, building up my confidence a little bit. So I'm gonna just, I just completed stretching out my legs, put a little shoulder rub on my shoulder and my neck because I'm getting a little sore. My right side, I think I slept on it wrong the other night, and it's still nagging old man injury. So it's 1,000-meter repeats. I didn't want to put 1,000-meter sprints because the pace I run at is no sprint, but it's my pace, and that's what it is. So I am going to just document a nice little workout. I'm going to warm up my legs for probably 2 or 3 minutes. Probably could go longer, but I'm a big dude. It doesn't take me that long. Got the extra weight on there. And so then I'm going to run. I'm going to start out at about a 10-minute mile and run 1,000 meters. And then I'm going to just reduce it from there and run 5 repeats of that. So I don't think I'll have any problem with the 10-minute pace, and then we'll see if I can get down to a 9-minute or an 8-minute. Who knows? I really don't even know. So in between each one, though, I'm just going to stop the treadmill and take a 2-minute rest. So I'll run the 1 kilometer, 2-minute rest, 1 kilometer, 2-minute rest. So I'll probably just warm up for about another minute here. And thank you. Commenter said, I'm crushing it. Yeah, I'm feeling great. The weight is not falling off as fast as I would like it to, but I am just recommitting myself every day. So I know I ate too many calories yesterday, so I'm really focusing on dropping my total calories down to 2,500 or less. Maybe like nothing less than 1,800, but nothing more than 2,500, so that I have that nice 1,000+ calorie deficit per day, and gonna make that half marathon so much easier. I'm hoping that this view is okay. You can kind of see my front, you can see my back a little in the mirror. Not that I have great running form or anything, but so I'm gonna stop the treadmill here in about 15 seconds, and I'm just gonna take off at a 10-minute pace, run 1 kilometer, and then stop. And then we'll do that 5 times, and we'll just increase the pace each time with that 2-minute rest in the middle. So let's get after it. Let's hit stop. And I'm only doing that because I can measure the distance better. So I'm gonna hit start. We're gonna take off at, so my half marathon pace I want to beat is like, it's like a 2 hour and 17 minutes. So like, I have a goal to run it in like 2 hours and 15 minutes. And that is about, I think I looked it up to be like a 10-minute and 18-second pace, something like that per mile. Your motivation, determination is like, thank you, sir. Let's get where I can see my distance here. Here we go. So as you can see, it's no sprint. It's just faster than my goal race pace by about 30 seconds. Right now, by about 20 seconds. And we'll get it down to where it's more like my 5K pace. Maybe we'll see how I feel after 5 of them. It's supposed to be 5 of them today. Turn the air conditioner and the fan off, just so it wouldn't be so much background noise. And we'll see if that'll get me nice and sweaty. So my heart rate is already up in the high 130s, and that tells me this was a good pace to start off at.
check my heart rate, stabilize back down to about 130, which is really good for me right now. So these kind of workouts give your body, your brain, your lungs the knowledge to know that you can run at a faster pace. You know, when I ran my 8-mile run on Saturday, you know, it was like a 12-minute mile the whole time because I knew I couldn't run this pace the whole time. But these workouts help your body get up to that pace in an incremental way. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Hope you hit that thumbs up. Let me know you're there. Let me know you're supporting me. And if you really want to support me, hit that join button for as low as 99 cents a month. Help me get the word out. Get the psychology of weight loss out there. And we can beat this. We can win this war. All right, just about to hit half mile. So that's like half a lap left around the track. And then we'll take our break. And then we'll do that 5 times. Heart rate is 134. So that's right where I want it to be on this first one. By the 5th one, we wanted to get up closer to the 150 for me. I'm 51 years old. Maybe high 140s. And that's just because it repeats where I'm getting that rest recovery time. I wouldn't want to do a steady state at high 40s, 140s. All right, there we go. Actually, I think I'm just gonna slow it way down instead of stop. And then I'll stop it when I restart. So that took about 6 minutes to run 1 kilometer. Actually, it's like 6:15, I think. I didn't look exactly. Or whatever 10-minute mile would be for 0.62. Yeah, it would be like 6 minutes, 20 seconds. So we'll rest for 2 minutes, and then we'll stop it, and then we'll start over. And based on my heart rate, I got her back down to 118 right now. I think I'm gonna leave it at the same pace. You know, maybe I'll go 1 faster. What would that be? 6.1 miles an hour. So For me, that's cutting into my half marathon time by about 30 seconds. What my goal pace is going to be. I really don't know if I'll get there by October 21st, but I have a feeling it will be right around my PR. You know, if I beat it by a minute or if I fall short by a minute, I'll be happy either way. That 2 hour and 15-minute pace. If you don't know, like half marathon races, they usually have pacers. Like every 10-15 minutes, there'll be a guy holding a sign or a woman. Like for your finish time. Like for example, they'll have a 2 hour sign. You run with them and you're going to finish in 2 hours. The year before last year, I started with the 2:30 group, and then I ran my way up to the 2:20 group. And I think there was a 2:15 group that I was chasing, or a 2:10, but I couldn't catch them, and I finished in 2:17. So, all right, we're just at about 2 minutes, and my heart rate is back down to 97. So, I like it to be under 100. If you're doing like high intensity interval training, you might want to completely stop and let your heart rate get all the way back down to whatever your heart rate is before you ran it. But this is not like all that high intensity. This is more just getting it up there. So we'll see if I can keep my heart rate. I'm going to go to 6.1, and if it goes over 140, then I won't raise it up again the next round. Just because I want my heart rate to be, at a healthy, safe rate. I'm not trying to, I'm not really overly exerting myself. You can probably notice I got a little sweat going because I turned off the AC and the fan, and I think it's going to be just fine. So I can already tell. It's kind of funny. I already feel better than I did on the first one. My heart got going already, and because I might have went from a heart rate of 60 to 135 just like that, and now it was only down to like 95, and I'll pump her back up to 135, 140. We'll see. And, so 2.5 laps around the track, and this is round number 2, and I'm feeling good. And I can't remember what I weighed last night. I think it was about 234 before I ate. So that's trending back downwards. I have a feeling I won't lose weight tonight when I weigh in because I overate a little bit last night. But with this workout in there, we'll see. I'm realizing I forgot to take a sip of water, but I'll do that after this next interval. So, heart rate's at 131, so that's looking good. If it doesn't go much over 135, then I'll speed up for the next round. And if it goes over, if I'm up in the high 130s, I'll leave it the same. Or if I was, just for example, if I was at like 155 on that first one, I would have actually slowed down, because I'm just trying to keep my heart at a pace that it can learn to keep that pace for, over 2 hours. And whatever that pace ends up being, it ends up being. I'm hoping it's about a 10, 20 mile. Call coming in. Hopefully that doesn't mess up my stream. One lap down. Check my heart rate with these handles. See if it's close to my watch. It's got me at, it's a second. It's got me at about 138. Yeah, My watch got me at about 140. So, like I said, this is telling me that I will not speed up on the next interval. But I will leave it the same. Just trying to get that heart rate above 135, above 140, where it's above what I'm gonna run my pace at. So I've ran 4 half marathons and my heart rate stays at like 135 the whole time. And I know I can sustain that. So that's what this workout is doing, is getting it above that. I'm at 141 right now, and it feels great. All right, there's a half mile, 5 minutes, and got half a lap to go. We'll take another break. Heart rate's at 140, so it's kind of stabilized right there. I think I'm gonna leave it at 6.1 for the next rep, and then we'll see if it stays around that 140 for round 3, and then we'll crank it up around 4 and 5. Coming down the straightaway. All right, 0.62. This is right about 6 minutes and 10 seconds because a little bit of time it takes to speed up. Maybe on the next couple I'll go to 0.63 instead of 0.62 to compensate for that speed up time. All right, had my heart rate at about 140, and just in the first 20 seconds, we're down to 130 right now. And if you remember, after the first round, we got her down to about 95, 6. So we'll see how low we can get our recovery time. We got our heart rate down in that 2 minutes. Reading a little bit about elite athletes, tennis players, for example. The elite level players are the ones that are able to calm themselves in between sets, in between points, whatever you call it in tennis, I don't even remember now. In between a serve, whether they're serving or on defense. The top athletes in the sport, you know, so like the Williams sisters and Roger Federer and all them guys, they're able to get their heart rate down the most compared to the other athletes. So in that, let's just say it's 15 seconds or whatever, they're able to calm their body and be ready for the next point. So I'm about 15 seconds out of starting back over, and I got her back down about 110. So it's higher than it was last round. The treadmill's saying about 104, 103, 102, 101, 100. 98, 97, 96. Okay, so we're gonna hit stop again. I ended up walking like a tenth of a mile. Okay, now we just gotta get going right away, and we're gonna go back to 6.1 because our heart rate was pretty good there. Back to 6.1, this is round 3. Started running, it took a nice little slowdown. So, calming your body, calming your mind. Again, I'm no doctor, I'm not a nutritionist, I'm not a certified running coach or anything. I'm just documenting my weight loss journey, that is all. This is for entertainment purposes only. Always consult your physician before you engage in any diet or fitness routine. Oh, guys, I got a sip of water. That didn't work. I forgot to drink water again. Okay, you guys remind me this time. Got like 1 drop of water in my mouth. All right. Got that first. This is round 3. Heart rate's at 133. One lap down, 1.5 laps to go. Can feel my heart rate's up a little, 137. So I ate watermelon last night, really helped get me hydrated for this workout, and I can feel it. 44. So even though I didn't speed up, my heart rate is up just because I'm for these workouts. We'll see what it's at the end of this one. If it's under 145, I'm gonna turn it up just one more click for round 4. Seconds here. I'm gonna go to 0.63 instead of 0.62. Trying to compensate for that speed up time. All right. Heart rate's right at 142 at the end. Oh. Back down. I got about another maybe 6.2 miles an hour to 9:45 or something like that. Written down I was going to put here so I could tell you guys what pace I was at compared to how fast the treadmill's going, and I forgot to bring it. It's got about another 30 seconds to chill. Heart rate's back down to 95 on the watch, down to 95 on the watch, which is really good. Let's see what the let's see what the treadmill says. It takes about 10 seconds to kind of log it in better. Yeah, it's got me down at 103, 102, 101. We're slowing down as we go. I do feel good though. Maybe because I drank water this time. Hopefully we can stay connected and keep. We're gonna work with what we got. All right. So now I'm at 6.2 miles an hour, which is I think this I really have to. Not for like a half marathon or even a 10K. That's a 9:40 pace. So, like I said, I'm shooting for like a 10:15 pace, 10:20 pace. So this is a good 40 seconds faster than my half marathon goal race pace. Which, like I said, is not sprints. It's just training so my body knows it can run faster. So then my next long run on Saturday, my medium run on Wednesday, my body knows it can run faster. And I just practice running faster for longer. And then next week's repeats, 6.3, 6.4, go faster. Bump them up to 1,200 meters and so forth. 140 heart rate. One heart rate, one lap. 'But we're really dripping in sweat now on this 4th repeat, and I feel great. Heart rate's at 147. Two of a mile to go. Coming up on a half mile, so probably will not be speeding it up for the last interval. Like maybe that, once I hit the half mile, speed her up a little bit, kind of finish strong. 1/10 of a mile to go. go. 6-3. So where were we at? 148, so yeah, not going to speed up. But you get all sweaty, you can really feel that muscle rub burning into my right shoulder and neck. So I got about another minute to recover. So like I said, I probably could maintain that 6.2 pace in my current condition for about a 5K. And really I'm looking to be running these intervals at sub 5K paces by like maybe 20 seconds. But my heart rate would be very elevated. You know, it'd be way over that 150 I'm talking about. It'd probably be more like 155, pushing 160. And at 51, and everything we've learned about, you know, elevating that heart rate for too long, too often. You know, a lot of the top level fitness guys now are talking about, you know, if you're going to do high intensity interval training, you know, you really only do it like once a week, and it literally is benefiting you, you know, that one hit, because it just burns up all the oxygen, and your body really burns a lot of calories, a lot of energy to replace that oxygen. Okay, I just went over my recovery time by about 10 seconds, but that's all right. I got my heart rate down to like 104 and 106. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep it at the 6.2. I really don't want to get it over that 150. And then once I hit that half mile, if I'm like right around 145, I'll bump it up to maybe like 6.5 for that last little sprint. So we're at 6.2. You know, took a little 0.01 to get sped up. All right, so we're on repeat number 5. My shirt is completely drenched in sweat. My shorts are about 90% drenched in sweat. My socks are soaked. My breathing is good, obviously. I'm still talking, so that kind of tells you where I could probably be pushing myself a little harder, but I just want to keep that heart rate at a safe range. And I have had 8 weeks. Really, if you include this week, I have 9 weeks of training, and I'll be getting these paces up. You'll see. So we're at the 9-minute mile in 40 seconds pace. So many screens on this thing. Heart rate's back up. 138. First half a lap. I can see there's nobody watching live right now, but if you're watching later, please hit that thumbs up. Consider joining the channel and hit the notification bell. See more workouts like these, and I'm gonna start showing my meals more. Help me keep me accountable for everything that I eat and all the workouts. One lap in, heart rate's 147, so that's right where I want to be at this point of the workout. See where it's at in the next quarter mile. If it doesn't go over 150, I'm gonna speed up to 6.5 for that last half a lap. And then I'm gonna walk slow down. My walk at the end will be more of a cool down. Instead of going all the way down to 2 miles an hour, I'll go to 3, then 2.5, then 2, then 1.5. Get my heart rate all the way back down. Yeah, we're at 146, so it's stabilized right there. Okay, we're at 150. It's telling me I'm not gonna speed up. I really don't want it to be 160 at all at any point. So your max heart rate is your age. Or I mean 220 minus your age. That's your 100% max rate. You never want to hit that. So for me, let's just say 50, that'd be 170, be 169. It's my max heart rate. And then you divide that by say 0.8 for me, maybe 0.7 for you, maybe 0.85 for you, who knows, for your good workout pace. Okay, I'm at half a mile. My heart rate's 152, so I'm definitely gonna not speed up. I'm just gonna ride this in to the finish. 1/10 of a mile to go. I'm feeling the workout. It was a good workout. Up to 155 heart rate. I'm real happy with that. That means it was a good workout. My clothing is completely drenched in sweat. The watermelon's pouring out. You see it's pink. Pink sweat. 0.60. 0.61. 154. So let's slow down to just 3 miles an hour. 36-minute video. Running all the talk at this pace for about a minute. I'll slow down for a minute. I'll slow down for a minute. Get my heart rate down there. Jumping off the treadmill. Because I'm still gonna want to stretch out and have my head down. You know, doing hamstring stretches and downward dog and stuff. You don't want your heart rate at 155, and then all of a sudden you got your head below the level of your heart. Get a bunch of blood rush to your head and you pass out. So that was 5 1,000 meter repeats. Like I said, I was 243 pounds last night. Ate a big meal. Chicken, zucchini, onions, and rice with all kinds of seasonings. Just awesome. And then I had some figs and some pecans. And then later on I had watermelon. And I was like, okay, you're done. But then I couldn't sleep. And at like somewhere between 11 and 12 p.m., I think it was closer to 12, I got up and ate some grapes. And this is the issue I'll talk about here. I have it in my mind that, and it's from all the years that I was pre-diabetic and didn't know it, that eating helps you sleep. Well, it's true, because it's true in an unhealthy way, because I was in that pre-diabetic range and didn't know it. Let's say I was probably in the diabetic range for a while. For it to be 11.2 or whatever it was. You know, it was 7 and 8 and 9 and 10, you know, working its way up over those years to to where when I eat, you know, your body's not regulating that blood sugar well, and that makes you crash. It's actually a good sign that you may have diabetes and you're just tired as hell, especially after a meal. So I got up, ate the grapes, and I don't even remember being awake after that. So I have to get it in my mind though, instead of, you know, I had talked about drinking the sleepy time tea, and then I just forgot about it. So it's got to be the first thing on my mind is to go for that cup of herbal tea over that bowl of grapes, you know, that are packed full of sugar. When I'm on OMAD, I seem to, I use the bathroom very well. I had my last colonoscopy, which was 2016. I think towards the end of 2016, I got a colonoscopy. I don't remember now. It was somewhere in there. And clean as a whistle, top to bottom. I even had the, whatever the throat one's called, go through your throat and kind of meet in the middle. I told them to do the throat though before, in case they use the same camera. He said, yeah, we can do that. Of course they don't use the same camera. All right, I'm gonna slow down. Kind of lost my train of thought there. I'm gonna go down under 100, like I said. I am just dripping in sweat. So I'm gonna drink some water. I got my heart rate down to 109. I'll keep it out here for about another 30 seconds. And go down to, let's just go down to 2. I got a feeling this video is dragging on at 40 minutes. There's not a whole lot of people gonna watch that whole 40-minute interval workout. But you know, I think it has some interest for some people. You know, it's documenting what I did to lose weight. It's documenting what you can do, the workouts you can do for half marathon training. I only train 3 days a week for the half marathon. I do the intervals, I do the tempo run, and I do the long run, and that's it. The other days I try to get my miles in by walking, and you know, I like doing planks and crunches. A lot of days I do like planks and crunches and push-ups and stuff, and I forget to mention it because it's just become so natural for me to just, if I'm sitting in a car even, and do some crunches, do some Kegels, strengthen that pelvic floor. Running helps do that as well. Some planks, you know, do like a 1-minute plank. Is a nice little toning up that midsection for when you're running, you know, when you really can engage that core, and it really takes the pressure off of your back, and seems to really make your legs feel better too when you just engage your core as you're running, or like hiking uphill, you know, with a heavy pack on, and you have that core engaged, and you're just staying strong like that. All right, I'm gonna slow all the way down to 1.5. I have my heart rate down to, it says 113. I got a feeling that it gets so sweaty underneath the watch, I think it starts getting inaccurate. Let's see what the treadmill says, but it's the same thing where my hands are just pouring in sweat as well. Right, yeah, it's got me at 109, 107, 105. I got a feeling this thing's a little more accurate because I don't feel my breath elevated at all. Let's just see what yeah, I got it right at about 100, the manual test. So, I'm gonna creep along here for another few seconds. We're gonna cut her out of here. We're gonna drink some water. We're gonna get home and get in that shower. It is 1 p.m. So this isn't, you know, so I got up this morning and I cleaned a little bit, did some dishes, swept the floor. Thought about throwing some laundry in, but it's on interval. And, you know, I'm down to I only got 6 hours to kill. And I'm going to go organize some more at the home that I'm moving into. I'm going to go buy some more heavy duty. Hopefully I'm going to get on the habit of doing that every day so I got to have it all ready. Do a little 1-minute short. Here's what I'm eating, this, and this. Estimate the calories. And then if I eat anything more than that, then I'm a liar, you know, and I'm not a liar. So I think that will help keep me accountable. If you need an accountability buddy, by the way, you know,
feel free to comment on the videos and just say, hey, you know, this is what I've been up to, this is what I've been eating, I had this for dinner last night. You know, comment on my short, you know, say, hey, this is what I ate, and you can comment, hey, I had this, I had a coffee and a banana for breakfast, and I had a turkey sandwich for lunch, and I had a stir fry for dinner, whatever you eat. And you did this workout, and you're feeling this much, and you lost this much weight, and you're working on your cardio, you're working on your fitness, whatever it is. It's part of what I'm hoping some people can benefit from that of weight loss. All right, we're coming up on, I've been walking over a lap, or about a lap, and